Hello there, coming in from the side. This is Evan Rogers coming at you with another lesson of Evan's Easy Japanese from the website evanseasyjapanese.com. We're on lesson 9 right now. Lesson 9. If you don't have one of these, you can download them at the website. They're for free. They're in PDF format. Should be pretty simple to use. And today we are counting things. We are learning about how to say things with and. And we're describing the first few adjectives that we're going to be encountering in the great language of Japanese. Let's go on to the vocabulary. We have takara, which is treasure. Takara, treasure. Stand over here. Takara, treasure. Obviously a common thing in fantasy games. Chisai. Chisai. Small. Something that's small. Oki. Oki. This is big. Chisai, oki, small, big. This is supposed to be a boo. I apparently drew it like an idiot. Abunai, abunai. Dangerous, dangerous. Abunai. Atarashi, atarashi, new. I don't know, you find a new enemy, you find a new sword. Atarashi. Furui, furui. This means old. These furui especially should only be used for things and not people. It'd be quite rude to call an individual furui, like an old person. Quite rude indeed. Stick with items for that word right there. Kirei. Kirei means pretty, clean, or clean, pretty or clean. And it is a na-adjective, so we're going to describe this na particle later. Kyodai. Kyodai na. Kyodai means giant or very big, great. Kyodai, it's also a na adjective. We got two verbs. Hanashimasu. And I can step on this side, right? Hanashimasu is to speak, to kind of have a conversation, to talk with somebody. Hanashimasu. This isn't to say, this is to talk. Aimasu. Meeting. Meet with somebody. To meet. Not meet as in you eat meat, but meet as in, hey, how you doing? Aimasu. We have another particle, to. To. This is the word and. It is also the word with. So if you meet with somebody, so, I don't know, let's say you're talking to a wizard. Wizard to hanashimasu. You're speaking with a wizard. Or wizard to aimasu. You meet with a wizard. I think yeah. And then we have the particle na, which is for these na adjectives. That's pretty much the only time it's ever used. And at the end of casual speaking sentences. But for right now, this na particle, this is just there to designate the difference between an E-adjective and a na-adjective. Secretly, you probably shouldn't know this yet, but secretly, na-adjectives are actually nouns, and this na makes them nouns, but don't get twisted up in linguistics. These are basically adjectives, and na is used after them. When the next word is the thing you're describing, you use na. For example, we have kyodai, so if you're talking about a giant rat, kyodai na nezumi. Kyodai na nezumi. When the next word is the item that you're talking about, the nezumi, and you're talking about kyodai na nezumi, you use that na. However, if you're saying the rat is big, nezumi ga kyodai desu, you do not need the na there. Alright, I'm jumping ahead of myself. I have all the grammar right here and I'm jumping ahead of myself. Also today, we're learning how to count random things. Not in this lesson, but in future lessons, you will learn that Japanese uses these things called counters. Depending on the type of item you're counting, you use a slightly different word. English doesn't have this. Some teachers have argued that it does, but honestly it doesn't. We don't use a different counter if something's cylindrical, or if something's an animal, or if something's a bird. We don't say one bird type object of birds. We just don't do that in English. However, in Japanese we do. This system that I'm teaching you here in lesson 9 will get around that for the most part. This is the fail-safe, I don't know what counter to use, counting things. Okay? Alright, we have our vocabulary down. I'm going to jump into the 1 through 10 counting vocabulary now, okay? I don't have these written down here because I only have one whiteboard, okay? Whatever these are. Alright, they're all listed right here, but I'm going to write them down anyway because I'm an annoying jerk. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we have the question number, as in how many. So everyone, starting off, we start off with hitotsu, 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 hitotsu. Number 2, futatsu, futatsu. Number 3, we have mitsu, mitsu. That's a small tsu right there, mitsu. Next we have, I should know these already, yotsu. I'm just getting in the habit of looking at my notes. Yotsu. Next we have itsutsu. Notice this is itsutsu, because it sounds like another one later, and so does yotsu. Yotsu sounds similar to another one later. Next we have mutsu. That's supposed to be a mutsu. Mutsu. We have 6 things. Mutsu arimasu. Next is nanatsu. Natsu. Next we have yatsu. It almost sounds like yatsi. Yatsu. Yatsu. Yatsu, yotsu. They're similar, be careful. 4 and 8, for whatever reason, always sound similar. It's annoying. 9, you have a coconut, but not quite. Kokonotsu. 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 Not natsu, it's a notsu. Kokonotsu. 9, kokonotsu, coconut, kokonatsu. And finally we have to. Tsu, 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 tsu. Ooh. Beyond 11, I'm not going to bother teaching you today. Apologies. The pattern falls apart after 10. That's why I'm not teaching you the rest, so don't worry about it. Up until now, we're just dealing with 10 things. However, now we want to ask, how many do you have? How many swords do you have? How many daggers do you have? How much treasure is there? I don't. You can't really use it that way. Anyway, the word for how many is ikutsu. Ikutsu. Ikutsu, itsutsu. So be careful of the 5 and how many. One more time together. Hitotsu, futatsu, mitsu, yotsu, itsutsu, mutsu, nanatsu, yatsu, kokonotsu, to. Ikutsu. Okay? Word-tastic. Let's go on to the grammar. Alright, grammar. We have... Let's start off with adjectives. I know first on the list is the particle to, but I'm going to skip that and go with adjectives. We have 2 types of adjectives, and you've learned each type today. E-adjectives, and that's E as in the pronunciation E, not the letter E. This is the letter I, Ramaji. Remember, E is E and I is E. We have E-adjectives, and we have Na-Adjectives. Alright, with E-adjectives, when you want to call something, when you want to describe something in the middle of a sentence, for example, I see a new sword. I see a new sword. Nothing really changes with the word. You have atarashi is new. Atarashi, it's a new word and it means new. Atarashi. And then the word that we describe comes right after it. Atarashi ken. O mimasu. Oops, you guys don't know kanji yet. Mimasu. If you're curious about the kanji, this is the kanji for mimasu. Anyway, atarashi ken o mimasu. I see a new sword. New sword o mimasu. Atarashi ken o mimasu. Okay? Now, let me show you something slightly different. Let's say it is a a new sword. It is a new sword. Let's say the sword is new. The sword is new. Sorry, the sword is new. Ken ga atarashii desu. And then des is an old word, so I'm just going to use the same color. Ken ga atarashii desu. Did you notice how the word atarashi didn't change at all in both situations? In both situations it said atarashi. Atarashi ken. Ken ga atarashi desu. However, this is not true for na-adjectives. Oh, the reason why they're called E-adjectives is because every single one ends in an E. Alright. For na-adjectives, however, the pattern changes a little bit. So let's say, what's the word, the other one? Kirei. You have a pretty rogue. Always be careful of pretty rogues. Kirei na rogue desu. Kirei na rogue desu. It is a pretty rogue. It's kind of all one word. So to speak, this is all one word. Not really, but so to speak. Kirei na rogue desu. It is a pretty rogue. Now it's a pretty rogue. Let's change this to the rogue is pretty. The rogue is pretty. Rogu. Wa or ga, doesn't really matter. Kirei desu. You're already done. You don't need that na. There's no na after it. When the word that you are describing comes after it, kirei na rogu desu. When the word that you are describing comes after the na-adjective, we need the na. However, when it does not, you do not need the na. Okay? Word. Cool. Let's keep going. It's apparently a long lesson, I guess. Particle with and. With the particle to, I want to mention something right now immediately so that you don't make this mistake. Listen, turn up your hearing aids, because you're all geezers, I'm sure. The particle to is not used with adjectives. In English, the word and can be used with adjectives and nouns, very similarly. I have a book and a pencil. The book is green and purple. Or, you know, my father is handsome and awesome. Or the zombie is stinky and death-defying. In Japanese, we do not use to like that. Okay? This is almost exclusively used for nouns, just combining two nouns together. Okay? Or a noun to a verb. I talked with somebody, but even that's still noun to noun. So, when you're combining adjective to adjective, do not use to. I will teach you how to do that later. Not yet, my young Padawan learner. Alright, to is for nouns. Not adjectives. Is a squeaky marker. Not adjectives. Alright. Now I'm going to erase that because I just wasted your time. Alright, here we go. Let's say you see a sword and an axe. I don't know. Let's say you see treasure and... Let's switch it to treasure and a kobold. Takara. You see treasure, but you also see takara to a kobold. Oops. Don't draw your ko's like that. I just got mad at myself. Kobold o mimasu. Oh, you guys don't know kanji. What am I doing? Mimasu. I'm going to be working on a way to teach kanji, but first things first, let's get some grammar under our belt. So, takara to kobold o mimasu. I see a kobold and treasure. I see treasure and a kobold. Obviously that means you're going to kill the kobold and steal the treasure, because, I mean, what other options are there in a fantasy world? Maybe you could befriend him. Or, you know, maybe you're just going to be cool and let him have his treasure. You know, kobolds deserve treasure too. Anyway, takara to kobold o mimasu. Also, with verbs like aimasu, you're going to meet with somebody. And verbs like hanashimasu, when you're talking to somebody. You would use to for the person that you're talking to, or a meeting. For example, you're meeting with a wizard. Or actually, I believe the wizard, the length goes there. Wizard to aimasu. I'm gonna meet with that wizard. Wizard to hanashimasu. I'm gonna speak with that wizard. Or you can specify somebody else is doing it. I don't know, let's say the sorcerer, because sorcerers and wizards don't get along that well. Sorcerer ga, because she's the one doing the action in our sentence. Sorcerer ga wizard to aimasu. Sorcerer ga wizard to hanashimasu. The sentence still has a subject. Notice how they do not both get to. Okay? Alright. Let's switch the verb one more time. Just for the sake of having fun and making sure that you see things. Let's have the verb ikimasu. You want to go somewhere with somebody else. Okay, we'll go with the king. Osama to ikimasu. Where are we going? Let's say dokutsu e. Dokutsu e osama to ikimasu. I will go towards the cave with the king. Okay, cool. I hope that helped you out a little bit. Maybe made a little bit of sense out of what you're doing. Oh, and let's look through the examples. I should have given you some examples with counting. So I think that there are some examples here with counting. So let's go ahead and look at those. Okay, so kino, the first one from the bottom of examples, the first one on top here. Kino, mise de atarashii tanken o mitsu kaimashita. Kino, yesterday, mise de, at the store, an action occurred. Atarashii tanken, new daggers. O mitsu, 3. Kaimashita, I bought. Notice how mitsu comes after the particle. That is almost always true. After the particle. It comes after ga, it'll come after o. Almost always. That's proper Japanese. However, frequently it doesn't. And that's when you're kind of using regular everyday Japanese. Proper Japanese. Kino mise de atarashii tanken o mitsu kaimashita. I bought 3 daggers at the store. Let me write that down because I believe that's worth showing you in person. Totally forgot about that. So, let's just go with the same example. Buy. You bought something. Kaimashita. What did you buy? I bought a... let's say an axe. Ono. Ono o kaimashita. You bought an axe. Ono o kaimashita. Let's say, let's get really complicated. You bought an axe with a barbarian. Barbarian. I never pick like clerics and paladins. Sorry, all you clerics and paladins. Barbarian to ono o. Actually, that could be translated as I bought a barbarian and an axe. Let's just ignore this for now. I'll teach you guys the word for together later. With together. I'll teach you that later. But anyway, almost a bad example there. Ono o, how many did you buy? Hitotsu kaimashita. I bought one axe. I bought 2 axes. Ono o futatsu kaimashita. You do not say, oops, that's a kanji. Futatsu ono o kaimashita. You don't put the number here, at least not for now, okay? Leave the number after the particle, okay? Word. I'm gonna leave it there. Have a great day. This video is long enough.